I just interviewed Jess Hilarious. And the two of you had some back and forth.
She a lying bitch.
Corey Holcomb did not hold back one bit during his latest interview with VladTV. Now, before we dive into the video, here's something that you can actually do while you're bored. Play games and get paid. All you gotta do is hit the link that's in my description or scan the QRS code that's somewhere on your screen. Download the app. It's simple and easy, and it's free to sign up. Now, once you sign up, you'll be able to actually see a list of games and offers that are available for you. Now, you play these games, and cash gonna land right in your free cash account. It's simple and easy. Now, when you use my QRS code or you use the link that I'm gonna give you, I'm actually give you $10 deposited directly into your account. You can use that because some of these games got in-game offers where you pay like maybe $1 to $2 to earn a bigger bonus that you could use. But if you don't want to use that, that's no problem. You can keep playing the free games and still earn some cash. It's simple and easy. Like I said, go ahead, use the link that's in my description, scan the QRS code that's somewhere on your screen. Bro, let's start making this money. You're not doing nothing anyway. You play games for free. You might as well get paid for it. Now, if you've been following Corey Holcomb for any amount of time, then you already know. When somebody asks this man a question, you better be prepared for whatever about to come out of his mouth. And this time, Jess Hilarious was the topic of conversation. During the interview, Vlad brought up Corey's past issues with Jess Hilarious and asked him where things currently stand between the two comedians. And Corey wasted absolutely no time letting Vlad and everybody else watching know exactly how he feels about Jess today. And listen, the situation between Corey and Jess goes back years. These two have been exchanging words publicly before, and judging by Corey's response in this interview, he definitely hasn't forgotten about everything that happened between them. But what really caught my attention was just how quickly Corey answered the question. There wasn't a lot of thinking about it. There wasn't even trying to be politically correct. There's definitely no sugarcoating. Corey stood on exactly how he felt. So we're going to dive into exactly what Corey Holcomb had to say about Jess Hilarious. We're going to see what Jess had to say about Corey as well during her interview with VladTV, and break down some of the history between their issues. And then I'm going to give you my thoughts on whether Corey had a point or if he took things just a little bit too far. But I want to hear from you guys as well to let me know what you think. So enough wasting your time. Let me get straight into it about what Corey Holcomb had to say about Jess Hilarious.
Well, it was around this time you did a nude photo shoot with your then 5-year-old son.
Yep.
And people are kind of split about that.
Yeah.
Some people liked it. Some people didn't like it. And one of the people that had criticisms about this was Corey Holcomb.
Yeah.
I just saw a picture of a woman with her son in a way that I felt was really inappropriate. It's desperate for likes.
And the two of you kind of went back and forth about this.
Yeah. Wait, that's the thing. We ain't go back and forth. I roasted that nigga for 3 days straight. That's how I caught Nick Cannon's attention. He just liked my roasting skills. It wasn't even really that, what is that? It wasn't even really that the comedian was talking about me. It was that Corey mentioned my son being gay. Like, he said something that this is why black men are gonna be gay. That's why your son gonna be gay. Something about it. I don't know, just some shit. I'm just like, yeah, you can play with me all day, but you're not ready to play with my kid. You know what I mean? And later on down the line, I realized that, man, this nigga got problems of his own. His own kids don't even fucking like him. He don't like his mother. And it's a whole bunch of shit over there. I heard he got a lot of, you know, he in some trouble right now. And he in like court fighting some case for putting his hands on a woman or something. I don't know, because he tender and sensitive and shit about having a little dick or something. That's out there. That's out there. You know, so, but yeah, that's what happened.
Well, yeah, he responded. He said, this is part of what's wrong with Black America. These whores want their sons to be disgusting. It looks like a naked woman who has her son who's too old to be sitting on top of her naked. That sends them off into the world, lost just like their mom. And he called it pedophile behavior.
Now, I'm going to play the original clip from when TMZ actually interviewed Corey Holcomb, and you can see by the footage how far back this beef dates. Now, the thing is, Corey Holcomb actually speaks the same thoughts that a lot of people were saying. Like, bro, the picture was kind of inappropriate. Like, you can see the image, and just because it's a woman, some people might think it's okay, but at the end of the day, I don't think you really should be, you know, naked posing with your child online for social media. I mean, I need y'all to let me know what y'all think down in the comments down below, because Corey Holcomb wasn't saying nothing that a lot of us probably wasn't thinking at the end of the day as well.
What he said was, this is a part of what's wrong with Black America. These whores want their sons to be bitches. Blanking disgusting. Yeah, so
that said that she was not happy about that.
She wasn't happy. Not only, I mean, and we're going to get to her response in a moment, but I want to bring in, Corey's joining us right now. Corey, thanks for joining us on TMZ Live. Were you attempting to make a joke, or was this like, I just don't, it's a pretty harsh comment.
It had joke tendencies in it, but whenever you got a young kid, looks like he's about 5, 6, 7, 8, and he's laying on top of his mom, I think that's pedophile behavior. Because I know if a man had a picture up like that, where he was naked holding his son like that, they'd be knocking on his door arresting him.
I hear your point, and I agree that if it were a man, it would be different. But you know what? Maybe this is just one of those double standards, man. I mean, I gotta be honest. Like, I saw the photo, and I just thought, oh, loving mom one. The kid is dressed. We should be very clear. The kid is wearing. It looks like he's wearing shorts. I don't know. It just seems like a really harsh thing to say about. Do you know Jess personally?
No, she told me she was going to be on this show Wild 'N Out. I found out that was a lie. She's probably just a little internet girl, and this is her claim to fame because a lot of people who I know saw that picture and they felt the way I felt. So a lot of people who don't feel like the picture is offensive, you know, that goes to show it's two different sides to this world. But that picture looks like a naked woman who has her son who's too old to be sitting on top of her naked. And
But your tweet said that what was wrong with Black America is they want their sons to be bitches, which is almost insinuating that there's something effeminate about what the kid is doing.
Yeah, well,
I don't understand what you're saying here sounds different than the tweet.
Yeah, so what? I mean, I wouldn't expect you to understand, but what I'm saying is,
I can understand. I'm a smart person. I can listen to you and understand.
okay, I'll take your word for it, but what I'm saying is, in Black America, there's not a lot of fathers at home. So these kids grow up, and their moms do things like that to them, and in my opinion, that sends them off into the world lost, just like their mom.
You're saying that he's in your words, he's a bitch because he has a close relationship with his mother?
What I'm saying is, I'm sure a lot of people will find that picture inappropriate, but because she's a woman and the double standard is applying right now, I'm the bad guy for saying what's obvious. Because I don't think, there's no place for that picture. What do you send that picture to? Send that picture to the grandma. I bet the grandma would have a heart attack to see that picture.
Yeah, pedophile behavior. I knew it was something either gay or pedophilia or some shit like that was just derogatory, like for him to say, involving my son. I just thought that was very, very distasteful. But you know the crazy thing is, right? After I'm going in on him and shit, right? I left it alone. I get on Wild 'N Out, whatever. Even a few years later, we were supposed to do a show or something together. I don't know. I got upset. And I was like, why? I felt like the promoter was trying to like set me up because I didn't know what I was going to do if I ever ran into him. Like the younger me, I just didn't. I was like, no, I don't know if I'm gonna spit in this nigga face or whatever. I was really on some shit. I just never. I did not like that. You know, certain people just take it to different levels when you play about their kids and their family. You know, and I got thick skin. You can talk about me, but it's just my kids. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. We ain't doing it. You know, but. He hit up comedian D-Ray, who's a really, really good comedy mentor of mine, and my brother. He hit him up and told him to tell Jess I apologize. And so when D-Ray hit me, I'm like, nigga, I don't want that shit from you because you ain't the one that said it. Like, why the fuck can't he be man enough to call me and talk about it? And he was like, look, man, he just want me to tell you that he apologized. I said, all right, cool. So I got his number from somebody. I forgot who I got it from. D-Ray wouldn't give it to me. I called somebody. I got that shit. And I called him. And he answered the phone. I'm like, yo, what's up? What's up with you? Why you keep my name in your mouth? Like, what's going on? And he was like, who's this? I'm like, this is Jess, you know? And so he was just like, look, man, I didn't know that you were a comedian. All I did was see that. I was on Twitter. I saw the picture of you and your son. And I didn't like it. I could have had a better choice of words or whatever, but I didn't know that you were a comedian. And my response is, it don't fucking matter if I'm a comedian, a lawyer, a judge, or whatever. Why? Me being a comedian, if you knew I was a comedian, that would have stopped you from saying what you said. It don't matter. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but I also didn't like that you felt the need to say that shit online, but you tried to apologize to me through another gentleman, like through another guy. What are we doing? We comedians, right? So hit me up, you know, but after that, you know, we wasn't cool, but we deaded it right there. And then this nigga go back and keep talking shit about me. Like, as if he didn't cop a deuce on the phone. I'm like, oh, wow. All right, cool. So I just left that alone because I actually saw, okay, this is the type of shit you do. You sit on your radio show and you just talk about motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You look dirty. Like, you look very disheveled. Like, you're not happy in your own life. You know, like, you got some shit to work through. You can't ever win with a person like that. So I just stopped talking about him, and he kept talking about me, and that means I was doing something right.
Well, me and Corey had beef for years, but we actually just squashed it recently. And
That's what's up.
You know, did his show. I saw him do stand-up. He's great stand-up, by the way.
Yeah, listen, that was definitely one of the people that my dad used to watch him. Like, I used to come in the room and see, like, the comedians my father used to watch. Bernie Mac, Corey Holcomb, Bruce, like, you know, all the great, Tony Roberts and Martin and Dave Chappelle, all of them. And he was one of the ones that my dad actually kind of put me on a comedy tip. So to grow up and see how these motherfuckers be, some of these motherfuckers be, it's just like, oh, damn. Yeah, you really ain't shit for real, but it's all right. It's okay.
But let's get into the moment you all been waiting for. Let's hear exactly what Corey Holcomb had to say when Vlad asked him about Jess Hilarious, because this man does not hold back, especially if he got beef with you, no matter how long it's been. He gonna let you have it. Like I said, some of y'all may feel like Jess Hilarious was in the right. Some of y'all may feel like Corey Holcomb is in the right. But I need y'all to let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below. Do y'all feel like Corey Holcomb is there in the right for defending his stance on how you feel about Jess Hilarious in those pictures? Or do y'all feel like Jess, you know, is free to do whatever she wants to do? I mean, you are a human at the end of the day, but there are consequences once you post pictures online.
I just interviewed Jess Hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
and the two of you had some back and forth.
She a lying bitch.
So you also referred to it as pedophile behavior and said that the roles were reversed with a man.
You know, I don't remember everything I wrote, but I tell you this. I didn't know she was a comedian. I just saw a picture of a woman with her son in a way that I felt was really inappropriate. It's desperate for likes. But it turned into all this, and I was like, I didn't even know this girl was a comedian. So one day I called her to try to see, can I fix it? And she acted like, he called me begging and all this. I was like, bitch, I don't beg bitches for shit. I'm not a beggar of bitches. I called you because I tried to be humane, even though I don't agree with the picture that you had up there about your daughter. But she act like I was doing more than that. So I can honestly say, motherfuck that bitch. I feel like there are some people you can't fix shit with them.
Well, look.
I'm not an ass-kissing man. I feel like what she did when she was talking about Charlemagne was too much, but he'd keep her around.
Well, I brought this up to her. The interview's not out yet. But basically, this is what she said. She said that she was offended over the pedophile comment and so forth because you're talking about the son and so forth. Look.
Did I say pedophile? Because that's not really one of my words.
Okay.
I don't know what I wrote, but I'm just saying, she lies about everything. She hypes shit up. I got no respect for the bitch.
Okay, so she put up the photo shoot, and I'll be honest, I wasn't a fan of those types of photo shoots also. Like, everyone raises their kids differently, right? Some people kiss their kids in the mouth. I do not. Some people walk around naked around their kids. I do not. Right? There's certain lines that I draw, but listen, Kobe kisses little girls in the mouth. Like, that's not cool by me, but if that's him, then okay, whatever, right?
No, Vlad, it's not the same thing.
Okay.
Vlad, you're not gonna walk around your daughters naked if you live in America. You're not gonna do it.
No.
Because you can get charged. Real talk. A woman taking a photo with a little boy and she has his clothes off and her clothes off. That's crossing the line, man. That's crossing the line. First of all, when you put your kids on the internet, you victimize them. When you put pictures of your kids on the internet, you victimize them.
I never put my kids on the internet.
Ask the police. Ask the police. They'll tell you. You shouldn't put your kids on the internet. No matter how much you love, in fact, I would say the family that you really love, you might not want to put them on the internet. Now, if they want to be on the internet, that's on them, especially if they're a certain age. But here's the main thing. I'm not mad at that lady, but that bitch has lied on me. That bitch has lied on me. That bitch said he don't be there for his kids and all this. And I'm like, bitch, you don't even know me. I don't know you, lady.
Right. I guess during the back and forth, she said that you told one of your kids, fuck them, I'll make another one.
She said, I said that to my kid?
About your kid, yeah.
Wow. I mean, like, yeah, hey, you know what, Vlad, let me tell you something. When you're doing comedy, sometimes you'll say some shit. And you'll be like, I said that? Wow. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No,
I'm just saying, people will watch you and pick the pieces they can say something bad about. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, man? You ask the people who know me who I am. I'm gonna tell you the people who might have something bad to say about me, some of the bitches I fuck with. But not all of them. Not all of them, because women who get away from me, I'm still able to call them and be cool with them. A lot of them. But I've been with a lot of bitches, so I don't know.
Well, here's what she said. She said that you called her and y'all had a conversation, and from her point of view, it seemed like things had worked out, but then you kept talking shit about her afterwards, and that's why she's like, I can't work it out with him.
She's a liar. She's a liar. It doesn't even matter. I'm not mad at that girl. I don't have a beef with that girl. That girl don't affect my money in no way. And I hope people go see her do comedy. Go, buy the ticket. Go see her do comedy. And let's see what happens after that. Because this comedy thing, a lot of us have an expiration date, but staying power should be respected. People who are able to stay out there and do what they do, that should be respected, because a lot of these people are fly-by-night guys. What does that dude, Dane Cook, the MySpace guy? Where is he? These people were
good point.
Popular at one time, popping, but they go away.
Well, I'll just say this before closing it. I hope you guys do work it out at some point, because what she did say was that you are a great stand-up comedian, and her dad was a huge fan of your work.
Well,
she said that on camera.
I'm telling you this on camera about the girl, the Hilarious girl, Godfrey, Aries. I have no beef with none of you. I talk shit because I'm a alpha. I'm a man. When you talk shit to me, I'm like, okay. I naturally talk shit. But I'm not walking down the street seeing somebody and getting ready to say something out of pocket to them. I don't walk down the street and be, yeah, what up, motherfucker? Except For the time when I saw Aries in the airport, I didn't do nothing but be like, hey, man, what happened with that shit? He was like, oh, what you at? He was getting loud. I was like, fucking coward motherfucker. I just walked away like, fuck it.
Now, after hearing everything that Corey Holcomb had to say about Jess Hilarious, I definitely want to know what you guys think about this situation. Because one thing about Corey, whether you agree with the man or disagree with him, he's going to tell you exactly how he feels. And clearly, when it comes to Jess Hilarious, Corey still has some strong opinions. But the question is, do you think that Corey Holcomb had a point, or do you guys think that he went too far about what he had to say about Jess? Drop down in the comment section and let me know, because I already know this one's going to have a lot of people talking. Now listen, y'all, I really appreciate y'all watching. If you're watching right now, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy. We almost have 4,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate you watching. If you're watching right now, go ahead and drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you think down below. Also, smash that like button for your boy, turn on your notifications, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next episode. Peace, and we out.